Welcome back to Mental Evolution, taking you to the next level. There are various things that can limit you from reaching your full potential. It could be your environment. Staying in a toxic environment and surrounding yourself with toxic people can stop you from being the best version of yourself. Now, although situations like this can be a hindrance, other times, and quite honestly, most times, our biggest limitations are ourselves. You should be your biggest cheerleader because you will not always have the perfect environment to succeed or excel in. So what are those self-destructive characters and obsessions that can keep you in chain and stopping you from putting yourself out there? Sit tight, let's get in. Number 1. Talking down on yourself. Have you ever been in a situation when you're talking to your friends and they insult you by calling you names? Even as a joke, don't let people talk to you like that. And don't talk to yourself like that. Some people actually don't like this kind of jokes, but won't say anything because they don't want to look too serious or like they can't take a joke. Listen, make it clear to your friends that you are not comfortable with this kind of jokes. Now tell me, or have you ever been in a situation when you were given a compliment or praised for an achievement and you talked yourself down just to look humble? Don't do that. You earned your achievement. So rather than talking down on yourself, say thank you. You might not know this, but when you let little situations like this happen, you are unconsciously letting those words in, and you can gradually start to believe that you are these negative words and thoughts. Number 2. You are compulsive. Being compulsive comes in various forms. It could be shopping and buying things or gambling. And listen, it's not always activities that involve you spending money. When you're compulsive, you do things without thinking about the after effects. At that moment, all you're thinking about is how badly you want to do the things you love. Being compulsive affects you financially. It can leave you broke, and it can also make you procrastinate on the tasks that you were supposed to do. So don't ignore this, because the more you let it slide, the more damaging this is for your future. Number 3. You don't have a limit. When people think about abuse, they think about things like sex and alcohol, but those are not the only kind of abuse. Anything can be an abuse. Anything can be an abuse, even things we really need and love, like food. In everything you do, you should have a limitation and recognize when you're abusing it. For instance, our phones. They are very important and we need them to communicate with people and handle our businesses. But if you don't handle it properly, you can abuse it by using it to do things that are not productive and letting it distract you from using your time properly. In this situation, you have done something that was meant for good to evil. Anything can be good and bad. It all depends on how you handle and use it. Number 4. Wallowing in self-pity. Life is not fair. We get it. But what are you going to do about it? It's actually an obsession if all you do is sit around and feel sorry for yourself. You can't succeed in this world without a tough skin. You are human and it's okay to have bad days. Feel sad and feel down. But don't stay down. Know when to get up and keep pushing. So what are you waiting for? Start today to do things differently. And don't forget, you got this.